All right, welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am on late. I am simulcasting on X, aka Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all with the same username everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music right there. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of it is in modern American folk. Hi Whitney, how are you? I'm on late, I apologize. Hey Keegan. Keegan's on to check out the new settings. So this is the I'm So Done loud music settings, which probably won't be my first up actually. So I'm gonna switch it to the mellow settings. We tried some new settings. How are you, Whitney? How is what's the state of the brain as far as head pain? State of the brain with head pain. I'm okay today. Knock on wood. Let me click the button here. Doodly doodly. Okay, you know what? I'm going to increase on my audio the mid-range a bit with this for fun. Because, yeah, I want to try it a little higher in the mid-range. Your state of your brain is still there. Hey, Alon, how are you? Good to see you now. I've got to open up Twitch. So, guys, I had multiple problems this morning. Today is normally my class, so normally I get off at 12. I'm just so disinclined to do that. Instead, I'm thinking about not. Hold on a sec. So ideally I would have gotten on early, not late, and yet I had internet troubles, predictable ones, because there's a reason that I did things in the wrong order and it predictably led to issues. And also, something else. I did this, I can't remember, some other reason. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm getting open Twitch. I'm opening Twitch. How are you doing? Now I can see. So, yeah, the other reason is, or sort of related, is that I was trying to charge my tablet because it has my songs on there. Unfortunately, it is ding dong dead. I mean, dead. It's got like 2%, and none of my external charges will charge my tablet for some reason. I do not know why. It is a mystery I have not ever solved. So I have a paper backup, which is what I'm looking at here. Yeah, so I think I would like to begin with starting with awareness. I have 2% on my tablet. I'm going to see if it will carry me through this one little song. They are white. You weren't sure what hearts to put on, right? Little stressed today, but all okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Whitney. How are you doing, Alon? White. My whole outfit is white. I have black and white. I have a new pair of black pants, so I'm trying a black and white outfit for fun. Let us see if this is going to work. If you feel like sharing what you're stressed about, I'm always open to hearing and, offering some empathy. I hope it's something too stressful. Oh, they're cute and they're very similar to the pink. No, I know they are very similar to the pink. And actually, I'm looking at getting some more colors. And in so doing, I'm like, ooh, that seems a little different. But I'm like, well, technically, that's just a different shade of orange. But I'm like, but it's different. They really get you. Yeah, I like white because white goes with so many different things, It's kind of fun. Yes, more colors. Thank you for your vote, Whitney. Don't be careful what you're encouraging. You're going to go bankrupt due to purchasing too many eyeglass toppers. quick update on the Europe planning. Alon, I did look at where the Lake District is. Very cool. It looks like there's a really pretty national park there. I think it's pretty. Actually, I haven't looked to see if it's pretty. I'm assuming it is, or it wouldn't be a national park. I was telling Whitney I'm a little concerned about trying in 2 weeks to do all the standard tourist stuff and go off the beaten path to see 1, 2, 3, 4 now people. I want to see those people, you guys included, and I'm like, how are we going to do that? And it's going to be tricky, but I'm determined to try. I'm just feeling a little less confident in our ability than I did before I kind of had looked into the details. But Whitney, I know you made a comment that I didn't get to respond to last time about being only 10 minutes from the coast. You had told me that before on here, but I think meeting at the coast would be a great thing. I might be able to meet Daniel. He's around the bend. He's in Ipswich, so it's a little bit south. I could see doing like a half-day coastal or maybe less tour, just like visiting Daniel and then visiting where he lives and then visiting you where you live. That'd be one part because you guys are fairly close. And then a totally separate day would have to be probably visiting Alon, if you're interested, Alon, on our way up to Edinburgh, or like, not necessarily literally on the way up, but like, that's the one place in Scotland we probably would visit. Anyway, that's my quick update. And we did get a passport appointment for my younger son. Yay, I think I might have mentioned that. So let's begin with starting with awareness. I have 2% on my tablet still. Woohoo! I need a calming song. Got some news that part of me was tempted to get super triggered about, super anxious about. The rational, calm, curious part of me was like, oh, that's just going to be a fine for every day that we're not on time. At most, an optional fine. They may or may not even, they have discretion not to charge it, and they may or may not, and it'll take whatever time it takes, and so on. Yes to calming songs. Is it? No. Is it? Whitney, is it really? Is that because you have to go around? Like, it looks like there's an inlet or something where you have to go around it to get to where you are. Oh no, how many hours, or what are we talking about? Give me a, from the center of Ipswich to you, like, give me a, what are we talking about? That's a drag. Also, if you have any news, if and when you have any news about anything you've heard from your dad, let me know, and I would like to schedule a chat with you. I think that would be the... Okay. All right. I'm going to try even a little higher mid. All right. Here we go. This will be interesting to see what happens. Starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and the envy. Acceptance. I'm going to turn those headphones down a little bit. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now. so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to make me help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. Hey Charlie, I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and they and we. I don't know what I did there, because normally I save that part for the end. That's okay. Willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination, we need disagrees. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so, Trevor, I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me. And advice on siege to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and they and we. All right, let me go back and look at the chat. I know I missed a number of messages. I know most of you guys are talking to each other, but I know I missed. So Ipswich is so far from me. You work it out. Message waiting. Oh, good. You sent a message to me in my inbox. It's a long one. Okay, Whitney, thank you. Charlie, how are you doing? Ipswich is 130-ish miles. Great. So it's like a couple hours drive, probably. Best case. Oh my gosh. Just adding extra amazingness. I like your spin on it. Trevor, how are you doing? Got me on your phone while waiting for your PC. Hey, Wesley, how are you doing? How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Sip of water. You can spin anything. Spin it to make it positive. Make lemonade out of lemons. You doing good? Thanks for asking, Trevor. I'm doing pretty well. Part of me is feeling a little triggered around anxious, I guess, around something that I just found out. There's just been a number of things that have been like bam, bam, bam. when I look at each individually and calmly, it's like there's total coping, like no problem really with any. So that helps me to remind myself, hey, hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Hi, Dolly Maker. How are you doing? Good to see you guys. TLC to you all. I'm so glad to have you on. You make it impossible to want to get off for my class at noon, which I don't even want to really attend. If I had nothing else going on, sure. I think maybe what I might want to do going forward is I will put out a special announcement if I want to attend that class that my stream is going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific time on those days. Because it's too distressing and not appealing to get off early. Dolly, thank you for, I am doing better. Every day I would say I've gotten a teeny bit better. I am not all the way better, but I am much better than I was. I still have too much drainage going on. It's not ideal. I don't, it's really amazing how long it's taken. I still am not all the way better. How are you? You're doing okay, you said. Okay. All right, so we did starting with awareness. I have in mind no worries for the very same reason. And I wouldn't mind doing a reason why. How much power do I have on my tablet? I still have 2%. Wow. Let's do no worries. And in the meantime, if there's any requests that you guys have, there's some songs that are more down that I haven't done in a while, which I'm good to do. A Willow in the Wind is one, if anybody would like that. That's been a while. I wouldn't mind that. But let's do an upbeat. Let's do no worries just to mix it up a little. And then we can think about what's next. And let me know, what did you think of those settings, Keegan in particular, for that soft song? Basically, I think the main thing is I raised the mid quite a bit. It already was very low on the low end. It was neutral on the high, and I think it was kind of neutral on mid, but I raised it to 8.2 decibels on mid. You would like to hear Willow in the Wind? Okay, let's do that one, Whitney. I thought you might. Let's do that one then too. So I'll do No Worries, kind of an upbeat song but still about problems. Because No Worries is not about not having problems. It is about not compounding them. My invitation to myself to consider not compounding them by adding worry to the mix. Thinking about them in a certain way, in a certain manner that tends to make the problem even more difficult to solve. It sounded fine to you. Okay, good. All right, so now we're going to try the upbeat, intense song setup. Keegan and I made some tweaks to the EQ on that as well. We do not have an ideal EQ adjustment tool on Ableton. We are thinking about downloading a plugin, but for now we're just using this very basic tool. Here we go. Wait, am I there? Okay. So you weren't paying full attention, but it didn't sound overtly bad. So you didn't like it. That's a good sign. It didn't catch your attention with how, oh God. Okay, and the next quiet song I do, maybe you can hear more. Yes, you have been, Keegan. Thanks for sharing that. I love when people are willing to be a little vulnerable and share things that are authentic, that may be a little personal, because it helps other people feel less alone, less lonely in their own struggles. Yeah. Yup. Thanks, Keegan, for sharing that. Okay, let's do no worries. And of course, I already have empathized with you about that because you're my son. Yes, it's getting in the way of perfectionist obsession with mixing your own music. Yeah. It can get in the way of so many things because we're just constantly working on something, you know? All right, so this is no worries. I got the right text set up. It sounds like it's going to be way too loud is my concern. I just have I can't quite remember what it was before. Yeah, Whitney, you can relate. Hi, Daniel. How are you? You have some tough appointments coming up, and it's on my mind. Oh. I hope it's, are they medical? If you feel like sharing medical appointments? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Ugh. I hate anxiety. Anxiety is poop. All right, so I gotta focus for a moment on what I'm trying to do here for a second. Do I still have? Oh my God, I have 1% on my way. Cool, 1%. All right, so it looks like I raised the mid, I dropped the low and the high though, so maybe it won't be too loud actually. It shouldn't be. I don't think I net increased the volume from the last time. Oh, that's so sweet, Daniel. You know what? I was just talking about how we're going to have we will do it. We are going to find a way, but we actually got really discouraged this weekend when we were looking at, we're only going to be able to be there 2 weeks total and to see all of the UK. Well, not all of the UK, but all of like that island, you know, so not going to try to see all of Scotland, but maybe Edinburgh and basically all of England. And when you look at most itineraries, you know, they don't even have you going to the coast. They're like 3 days in London, you know, 2 days in Bath, and like they have places, and it's like, so it's going to be really hard to squeeze in just even a moment, and I'm determined to. But there's no way, I don't think we could spend even a full day in Ipswich, let alone 7, because we would run out of time to see all the other things. Wah. Can we pause time though, maybe? If you could figure out a way to do that, that would be great. I would love to do that. We love the coast. I would love to spend a huge amount of time on the coast. That would be awesome. Another thing I would love to know from you guys is what the weather's like. I can look it up, but I'd love your personal take on it. So I'm going to put up no worries in paper form in case my iPad dies, since I have 1% left on it. Cool. God, that sounds so fun, Daniel. So bummed that we can only stay 2 weeks, but that's going to be tough because my husband's working and it's a busy time of year for him. And so it's going to be hard for him to even take 2 weeks. He's been kind of stressing a little bit about that. Plus, of course, the expense of staying. Where is no worries? Let's see here. Do I not have no worries on here? Wow, that's not good. Yikes. Yikes, guys. I don't have no worries. Feeling worried that I don't have no worries. Okay, well, I'm going to take a picture of it right now before it disappears. In fact, no worries. And for that matter, I'm going to see if we've got all the other songs. So no worries, starting with awareness. A willow in the wind. Do I have a willow in the wind? Maybe I don't. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to assume I don't. I can't take the time to even look because this notepad might die for. Gosh, you guys, I got a picture of a willow in the wind. Sorry, I got no worries. And I know I have a reason why. I got to get my paper back up better. We would have a lovely time with me and others. Yay, I'm sure we would, Daniel. Slowly trying to get warm here now, so hopefully it'll be nice for you. Yeah, I'm wondering if it will be. What's Hakuna Matata, Trevor? You know, next time when you have a holiday, I hope you can come to Ipswich. I will. I am pretty sure we will be able to come to Ipswich, Daniel. But I'm thinking we'll have to do like we'll come, we'll see you, we'll drive a couple hours and see Whitney, who also lives by the coast, and we'll do that all in one morning, and then we'll be off to London or something. Like, I'm just afraid that it's just such a bummer. I wish we could take so much more time. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Ooh, I like that. Hakuna Matata, no worries for the rest of your days. Sign me up. Sign me up. Seriously. Please. All right, I'm going to do no worries. I'm going to try to use my iPad. If it conks out, then I'm going to switch to the phone midway. In fact, I'll have the phone open. One of the ways that you can minimize worries is by planning. And that is what I'm doing right now. I am planning. Of course, it is very tiny, but I think I could see that. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're determined to do no worries. Okay. All right. Have I got everything lined up? You could use no worries for the rest of your days. Yes, you could. Thanks, Daniel, for encouraging me not to worry. No way are you going to drive to see me. Oh, you guys are what we want to do, though. See, we want to do it all. And I'm not just saying that. I really think that would be so relaxing and lovely to meet with you guys, and also to spend time by the coast. It sounds great. Seriously, sounds awesome. Yeah, that's right. Keegan said it exactly. All right, we're definitely not just saying that. Like, that just sounds so nice. So I really want to give some real thought to how we can creatively, because truthfully, a typical itinerary, we might not want to do all the things that they say you should do. Like, I don't want to go see the childhood home of the Beatles. I don't care about that, you know? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Daniel, you could. That's so sweet. All right, here we go. Let me know if I have a problem blasting. If I start to worry, no. Okay, sorry. If I start to worry, or fretfully hurry, I'm gonna slow things down and focus within it on the ground of focus with self-empathy. No worries, guys. No worries. What will be? Will be problem-solving time and planning a fine if the rational kind. 'Cause I want no worries all in my mind. Worry stops sleep. Now Oh my gosh. That's so funny. 6 hours to get to Edinburgh, from Edinburgh to Ipswich by train. Yeah. We were looking at train options, actually. It's funny you mentioned the train idea. You needed a giggle. That was so funny. That was so funny. I couldn't find the chord. I had to look. I was trying to do it from memory. Oh my gosh. Thanks guys for your support. Humorful support. Thank you, Dolly Maker, reminding me I need to have my Twitch open. Although I can't when I'm using, actually, I can't have my Twitch open, so I'm going to look at it. Uh-oh. You know, one thing I don't like is that Twitch does not catch you. Oh, no, there it is. Now I can see. Have a look at that beautiful spinning purple heart. No, I'm glad you were laughing, Whitney. I know you weren't laughing at me. I know. You're laughing with me because I was also laughing. That's all you can do. Laughter is such a helpful thing with anxiety, I found. To minimize negative things is to just be able to laugh at yourself, laugh at situations. Oh, it's such a relief. Laughter is a huge, huge help. So I am all in favor. All right, so we did no worries. We were starting with awareness. We're doing Willow in the Wind. This is going out to Whitney. Whitney is like a willow in the wind. When stressful things happen, let it be. All right, I still have only 1% on my tablet. And I need to have my phone open. I need to have the camera app open so that I can see the song if my iPad conks out. Let me see if I can. Actually, you know what? I'm going to crop this photo so that it's bigger. I am able to fix things on the fly, you guys. I am pretty cool. Seriously, this is pretty creative of me, if I do say so myself. And I'm also very, very humble. All right, look at that. Perfect. All right. So if need be, if my tablet conks out, I have a very tiny version on my phone. Is my mom coming on the show today? Oh, my mom? I don't think so. She's been too busy to come on lately, it seems like. All right, let's do When I Gotta Let Go. Yeah, there are times. So Keegan, heads up, I'm switching back. So first of all, what did you think of that tech setup? Keegan in particular, but anybody, if you have any impressions of how that went compared to the last loud, intense song that we did on the last stream, might be hard to compare. Keegan, your take on that. And then I'm switching to a slow song tech setup again. Here we go. A Willow in the Wind. Yes, a Willow in the Wind, right? Wasn't that the one that you were agreeing you might want? I do not. I have an iPhone, Daniel. But if anybody else has a Samsung, Daniel sounds like he is in the business of getting them to work properly. Oh no, I have low power mode or something. Oh, I know, it's going on lock. Oh, jeez. No worries, no worries. If I start to worry, fretfully hurry, I'm gonna slow things down. So I'm putting, instead of auto lock 2 minutes, I'm putting it on 5 minutes so that my phone, if my tablet dies, my phone version of the lyrics will not go dark in the middle of the song. See? You're confusing yourself. No glaring problems. Okay. No worries, Keegan. No worries. But, if you could focus just for a moment on this slow song that I'm about to do, and then I'm sure I will do one more fast song before I'm off, and perhaps you could focus on that as well, and that just, even if it's just for 30 seconds. All right, you know what? This iPad version is no point in having it if I don't turn it up. Okay, here we go. 5th fret. What? You know what, you guys? Something that's funny that Keegan, I gotta get Keegan to come on here sometime. Just sit right here. Wouldn't that be fun? Keegan, we should do that at some point. Even if just for a minute. And what was I gonna say about that? I don't remember. Yes, that would be so cool. I know, I can't believe we haven't done that. All right, let's see. Let's see. When my baby first latched on, I knew, nope, I need the guitar turned up. I knew something's wrong. Here we go. When my baby first latched, the other thing too, guys, sorry, is I think that no? Okay, forget about it. All right, Keegan, so the mids are higher than they used to be now. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my whole life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked to bed at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed more. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when and how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. How it all in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. How it all in the wind. Years later, I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility. Along the way, lost at sea, not just emotionally. Random days slammed in pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. When it goes, it'll go right now. No treble, no extra treble. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. How it all in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. How it all in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, don't come yet, and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go, I know he loved me so, I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye. Even with more time, the death had taken my daddy before. Thanks, Whitney. There's a time. Did you guys hear that? There's a time. I don't know what the heck just happened. I think it's fine. Something weird just like snapped in my headphones. Did you hear that too? Is my volume the same? I feel like I just lost volume. What in the heck is going on? Yeah. Keegan? What? How did I just lose volume? My microphone is still working. I didn't change any settings. My guitar is still, not that my guitar matters. I'm okay now? Okay. Trevor's like, alien head. That says it all. All right, last verse, anyone? Gremlins. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more, but at the end of the day, for things that cannot be changed, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. So I wanna be, I long to be, let me be, how hello in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting, how hello in the wind. That's funny, Whitney. Whether in parenting or raging or any time, no, flexible, amenable, adaptable, how hello in the wind. That wasn't the right order. Oh, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be, how hello in the wind. That's right, go with it. I'm being a willow in the wind, guys. Following my own suggestion. Little guys. That's right. No, it's not a new verse. I just did that because I always at the end I add to the chorus by saying whether in parenting or aging or any tough thing, a willow in the wind, flexible, amenable, adaptable, willow in the wind. Oh, I want to be. I do that normally. Nothing new. I just skipped whether in parenting and aging, blah blah blah. Some days you're the wind. Oh my God, Trevor! Wow. Hopefully, I'm never the wind in the way that I mean the wind. But that's interesting. It's a very interesting thought. Dolly Maker, thanks for the purple hearts. Gotta check them out on Twitch. I don't have Twitch open because I have my camera version open so that I can see. That's interesting. It decided it doesn't want to show me the more recent comments. No, it doesn't. Nope. It's interesting, Whitney. That's really interesting. My white scarf looks pink on Twitch, which makes my glasses still look white though. It's so interesting. Anyway, all right, let's Really? Keegan? You know, I'm wondering because sometimes I sing something different than what I have written. Maybe I haven't been singing that in just that way. Yeah, they are white, Trevor. I'm trying not. They are white. No, they are white. It's just that at first Whitney thought they looked pink, and I'm like, whoa, my scarf looks pink in this on here. but my glasses look, as they should, white. Are we getting, I feel like I'm a willow in the wind in the sense like my leaves are all mixed up right now. I think we're confusing ourselves, guys. Okay, we're all good. Our leaves are all in order. I do have pink ones. That's true. Not so much because they looked pink, but because I do have pink ones, and they're very light pink, so I can see those two things getting confused. So I am going to do what? I don't know. I wanted to do a reason why. So how about that? What time is it? Ooh, wow, it's getting late. So how about we just do a reason why? I still have 1%. I'm sure that won't last. But I have a paper version of a reason why. I need to make sure I have paper versions of all my songs, because in a pinch, when there's no power on my tablet, I need to have a backup. And I don't want to rely on taking pictures. That's just crazy. All right. To be fair, I feel like the next show we need a comparison of both. Yeah, magic tricks. Really? Well, mine went down from 3% to 1% so fast that I don't have much confidence. So let's, this is an old tablet though, so let's go to, so Keegan, did you have any thoughts? So you said something about maybe I should have some treble on here. All right, I will add a little bit of treble. So I'm going, it's from 0, and now I'm going to add 1.2, and we won't try it out now. We'll try it out next time. 1.5, I added to 1.5. So my low is still negative 15 decibels. My mid is 8.2 decibels, which was the big change we made for this stream, for the quiet songs. But I also just added 1.5 decibels of high. So, but who knows, by the next time we come on, we may have a fancier plugin that's more sophisticated. Sophisticated. I'm being silly. All right, let me hit Save Live Set, and let me go to the loud text setup. It sounds technical. That's funny. We have a voice for our dog. Doesn't everybody have a voice for their pets? And we often will use that voice with our dog. We make fun of him because he's a little thick, as they say. I once read a story to my boys about a dog, and it was narrated by a dog, and he said that my owners keep saying I'm thick, meaning a little, not the sharpest knife in the drawer, and just have a hard time, having a hard time figuring things out, I guess, or like not the most quick to figure out what you're pointing to, or so on. Because some dogs really are very sharp. Yeah, and so we'll say we'll pretend we're him, and we'll make words not come out right, like, I'm sophisticated, and this is humiliating. We're silly. Is everybody silly? Oh my God, Keegan, was that the name? Was it called Big Yellow Lab, or it was a Big Yellow Lab? Yeah. Kind of like Tigger, yeah. Tigger is a sharp. Tigger was pretty sharp, wasn't he? All right, I don't know. I just realized I clicked to the wrong setup. I need to have I need to have a reason why, but I'm realizing I have not done the lack of compression on that. Boom, I have a compressor on that. Tempted to just keep it as is just because I don't want to, this has never been a problem, this song, and maybe we can fool with that one though next, Keeks. Because we'd have to remove the compressor, add some EQ, but I still want to do the song, so I'm just going to do it with the old tech setup. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. B3. Ooh. Way louder. Interesting. So if I remove, you're getting me tempted to remove the compressor. If I just click it, now I just removed the compressor. It sounds no different to me at all. Does it sound different to you? It sounds no different to me. Oh, wait a minute. That's because the compressor is still on the main vocals. Here we go. I'm now about to, there, I just removed the compressor. Oh my God, it's so quiet. What? What? I'm putting the compressor back on. We'll figure it out later. I know, what? Really? That's interesting to hear you say that, Keegan. You're coming around to compression. All right. Have you guys ever heard of compression stockings? I hope none of you are ever prescribed compression stockings. That means you have varicose veins. They're like super, super tight and horrendous. Sometimes people have to wear them when they're pregnant. I had to wear them for a little while when I was pregnant. All right. Anyway. Compression stockings do hurt. But anyway, that's another topic. Okay, here we go. All right. We're going to just keep these settings for this because this is what we're used to. But I'll be curious to tinker with those later with you, Keeks. I think what we'll do is we'll replace the compressor with an EQ and we'll raise the mid or high mids decibels. What? I thought you just didn't want me to use compression at all. I mean, we removed compression entirely. We're going to have to talk, mister. Anyway, we're definitely keeping it for this because I don't have the time to start over, and I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Like you said, it's fine. Okay. This is about finding a purpose. Always trying to have a purpose. Did you? You know what I'm talking about. They're horrible. Oh my gosh. You know just what I'm talking about then, Whitney. They're so awful. At least I found them to be awful. Ooh. 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 My voice blanked out. That's probably okay. No, it's not. It's not. I gotta remove that. Sorry. Oh, geez. Sorry. I just. That really was clear that it blanked out. Okay. It's fine. survival's nowhere. When you're going through hell, you need a reason why you had to reach the other side. Might not be enough when the going gets really tough, but to even try, yeah, you need a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. At times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Could be one or two, could be three or four, could be even more. Whatever lights your life, one might be your family, a hope for humanity, a career or hobby, or just a little choice in life, you see. But you need a reason why. Hey, time's just to survive. Hey, but suddenly to rise. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. The best reasons why they sweep you off your feet. And if you hold on tightly, they crowd out anxiety. They fill you with positivity, highly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful, and make problems seem small. So you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. Time's just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, Woo! All right. Vocal peaking. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. Why? Oh, you know, my mic's probably too loud. Interesting. Well, let's fool around with that. Move it away from the ceiling a bit. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fool around with that. Vocal peaking. Wow, okay. Well, I'll be so curious to hear this. The compressor sounds so cranked up. If I went and tried mixing this, I'd EQ the best frequencies, lower the sound in a bus, and artificially raise it in the compressor until the highest frequencies top the ceiling slightly. That's very complicated, Keegan. Listen, I don't think I changed, or did I? Wait a minute, the compressor's not on. Wait a minute, that's what's wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. Well, on one of the tracks, the compressor was off, first of all, which I must have done when I got on here. And so that's the only change between this and how the song normally is, was that I had the compressor off of the Yeah track. Maybe that was peaking. That probably was peaking us out. Just that one thing. The volume is very high. What do you call a gnome that lives in the suburbs? A metronome. Oh my God, Trevor. I love it. So, yeah, Keeks, I mean, I want to try completely removing the compressor and using instead the EQ effects. Just like we did with the other vocal songs, you know, the other quiet songs. To me, let's try that for the future. All right, guys. Wow, another productive stream. You guys are tech advisors. Thanks so much for being with me. You are more appealing than a copyright law class. A free one, no less. I can't get off in time for it because I just don't want to. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you guys. This is so much more meaningful to me than that. I used to be really into it, but now I'm not as into it for various reasons. But anyway, and I'm really into you guys. Let's put up my blurb. Aw, Dolly Maker, thanks for hanging out. Whitney, Keegan, Trevor, Daniel's there, others live and replay. Let's put on the blurb. Main thing to say is I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. I will be out of town, probably, if all goes well with the Europe plan, the last 2 weeks of May. So keep that in mind, in the back of your mind. But I do all original music, mostly on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping bluesy songs. Constantly trying to improve my sound with my help of my awesome musician son, Keegan Clark Music. Check out his music everywhere you stream. It is the best. And I am not just saying that because I'm his mom, because I actually love his music. So, just saying. You can watch on any of one of four platforms: Twitter or X, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Chat, and it'll show up when you're live and you chat. It'll show up here so we can connect across the platforms. Oh, big hug to you, Whitney. That hug doesn't come through on Restream, but I can see it there on Twitch. Bye, Trevor. Dolly Maker's beautiful spinning purple hearts. Everybody hang in there. It is Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be on Friday. I should be on Friday. I expect to be on Friday. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your patience and your input on improving my sound. It's all to make the streams better and better, and also it will help with our ultimate recordings. Big hugs. Message me any info you find out from your dad, Whitney, or anything. We probably won't work on it until the weekend, so if you hear anything from him, like a website for RVs or other whatever else we were talking about, and then maybe we can set up a call next week. I don't know. Big hugs. Bye, everyone. I will check. All right. Have a great rest of your day or evening and your day tomorrow, and then I'll see you hopefully Friday. Bye. Oh, thanks, Daniel. I'll miss you too. You take care also, Dolly. Big hug. Everybody, big hug to Daniel. Thank you. That means a lot. Bye, everyone.